We do a bunch of work for American Giants, and one of the jobs that we were working on was the Paul Bunyan, big giant statue that has a big axe, man. His axe is like 12 feet long. So the customer we were working on it for is from Kentucky. Asked if we could look at his Batmobile. I'm thinking to myself, no, I don't want to look at your Batmobile. So he actually paid me to go to Kentucky to look at the car. My customer's name's Tim, one of the best guys on earth. Man, this guy is just such a mellow sounding, friendly, comforting voice to talk to even on the phone. In fact, if he talked too much, I'd probably go to sleep. He's just so mellow. So he brings the Batmobile in, man, this thing, no sir, bad, bad, bad. First thing we did to this thing was we just took an inline file with 36 grit and just started sawing it down. It was rough. Put about 2 or 3 good coats of gel back on it, let it dry for a while. And then we blocked her down again, had to gel coat it again. It was so rough. And after that, it was just on to a whole lot of sanding, a whole lot of Bondo, and just time. Once we finally started getting where we were close to having the body work, where we thought we were possibly good to paint, we went ahead and just shot a coat of black on it. Just like a guide coat, basically. An expensive guide coat, but when it's an expensive job like this, that's okay. Just a black paint job, no graphics, no nothing. Just so we can kind of look down the side and get it in the light and see how many waves we had or if there's any big dips that we didn't like. And to my amazement, it was pretty darn straight. So there's just a few things for us to fix. And then it was on to block the whole car back down again. And we'd already gapped all the doors and made the hood fit right, and we built the nose totally different than what the car had. We made a whole different front piece where the hood goes into the front bumper. Got it taped off and just painted right out here in the middle of the shop. We painted it red first, laid down all the graphics with the bat emblem and all the stripes down the sides. Okay, so the question is, it's like 12:20 at night, Saturday night. Just got done taping all the stripes. That's a lot of taping. So the question is, do I paint it black and untape it and see the pretties? Or do I wait for tomorrow and paint it black and clear it tomorrow? Ooh, I really want to see it. Man, I'm tired. Better wait, otherwise I'll screw up. So tomorrow I can clean the shop up, and here we go. Well, it's sometime after 2 a.m. Finally got this thing done. I am absolutely destroyed, tired. And you can bet that I'm not going to do anything tomorrow except maybe sit and stare at this while my guys put it back together. Still got to take it back apart after we put it together, sand it down, re-clear it, put it back together again, and then sand and buff it. Then it's done. So it's at least painted. It's a lot closer, but it's still a long ways to go. Sounds like no big deal, but when you're sanding and buffing something slick, and it's that big, it was a whole lot of time. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do now is go with the final compound for a quick little super polish. Make sure there's no buffer swirls in it. It's a little nerve-wracking, man. It's been a long time to get this thing done. It's about to leave, and All I need to do is screw up and it's not leaving. No pressure. Only been a year and a half. No big deal. Do it. It took about a year and a half to finish it. My guys really did a good job. Looking back, before we got the project, if there's anything that I would change, absolutely not. Great experience, great car, great advertisement, great customer. I mean, what a good dude, man. This guy just made you feel comfortable. I wouldn't change absolutely nothing about it. So we finally got her all done. I was pretty nervous. Anything that's that high of a dollar and that big of a project, because he's going to be taking this to the World of Wheels car show. So our name is going to be at the World of Wheels on a big sign with a Batmobile, for God's sakes. He was coming to get the thing, and I was really nervous, hoping he'd like it, even though we had poured over this thing in detail. He came to get it, and of course he stewed around the car a little bit, and he was smiling the whole time. He was extremely happy. He loaded the thing up, and we got ready to do our paperwork, and he even paid us a bonus. Thank you, Tim. Couldn't ask for anything better, to be honest with you. And the way it turned out, and hopefully the way it goes at the shows, and hopefully the return business. Can't wait. Everything was great.